Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. We're here on Aya, picking up some side missions, finally exploring the city after returning the Moshai. So we've got a couple of things to go and pick up. Got these little messages on these hollow screens. But first we're going to go and pick up this this last mission that's available to us over in this area. And then we'll go and do those other little tasks that we've got. I haven't done a lot of the tasks. They're not, as far as I know, they're not important to the plot of the game in any way, so they are literally just things you can do for the fun of it, I suppose. You don't need to do it. It doesn't have a detrimental effect if you don't do it. But I'm sure we'll pick them up at some point. I do like to finish the game as completely as I can. So let's head into here, because it looks like this last person is through this door. Oh, someone
Ryder,
scanned
you
me.
are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce
Okay.
myself.
Did you look at the internal
We'll go and
structure?
speak to them in a sec, but we're
Get it open. It locked
Oh,
me
it's
out.
her.
Pavoa, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter. Pathfinder, I've been studying the helmet you found, and it's got me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
For you? Anything.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the sound of that. I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this: if you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's
Okay.
it.
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Okay, so we've got to search Vold for an Angaran relic. So that might take us to different planets. Which is nice. It gives us something to do back on those planets again. The ones that we've already visited. So we've got all of these things to do, haven't we? So we're going to do these before we carry on with the main mission. Let's start with speaking to the Angaran who scanned us. See what that was all about. Probably just curiosity, I imagine. But we'll check anyway.
Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
You haven't even told me
Depends.
your name.
Darnfra. Biological researcher. This is my home.
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
Okay.
I can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end.
Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Goodbye. Well, we learnt something there. We'll let them scan us. No need to make enemies. Like I said, just curiosity, I suppose. Let's pick up these messages on these scanners. Terminals, whatever they are. There we go. Resistance message. Pick it up. We're not going to edit it, that's silly. There's a bunch of messages, we're just going to forward them on. We're not going to edit them. No need to be editing stuff, we're not into that game. Oh, we've discovered a new section, have we? Yeah, I think this is where Liam wants to meet us, isn't it? There he is at the bar, but we're gonna there's something to scan around here. Some sort of paste. I'm guessing that's what they drink here. How do we get up there? Here's another one. Let's forward that on. We're not gonna we're not editing them. Just forwarding them on as they are.
Increase your odds of survival. Where are we?
Not sure what the point of editing them would be. Other than causing trouble, really. Or hiding things. But we're not into either of those. It's the last one. Forward it on. There we go. All the messages forwarded on to the Nexus. Simple enough, really. That's to get to the vault. What have we got here? Oh yeah, we've got to speak to the people and learn about the laws, haven't we? So we don't want to piss anybody off. Cause trouble when we've just got here. So let's go up into the governor's office and speak to one of the 2 people we need to speak to. I've actually been in here before to get the mission from the other guy, but here we go. So, no, it's the same thing again. We've got to talk from this side. Strange.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Okay. As defined by the first founders of Aya, this world and all who live on it agree to abide by the laws, customs and regulations of a civilized society that has existed for centuries on other worlds. These rules of conduct ensure a voice for each family within our society and give them certain inviolable rights. Page 1 of 5983. Okay. I'm not going to be reading all of that. But we can go and speak to the other person. Who is over this way. I'm sure Ryder will enjoy reading those almost 6,000 pages of laws. I'm not going to be doing that. So speak to Arbiter Vragen, however you pronounce it. Angaran isn't my strong suit.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a datapad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Is this another 6,000 page document? Oh, it's not. 241 pages. Though we face an enemy that will not stop until our entire civilization ceases to exist, it's important we do not abandon the principles of basic morality. The Kett must be defeated, but not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without fear of death or enslavement if that freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric crimes. Okay. So we've learnt the laws. That's very nice. So what now? Now we just have to speak to Liam. Liam in the bar, and then we can go to the vault. So let's go to the bar. See what Liam's got to say for himself. If we can get in this way. Should be through here. Yes, I think so. Oh, maybe not. No, here it is. It's this way. Drax here as well. Should we talk to Drac? Let's talk to Drac first.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Imagine seeing a Krogan for the first time.
Maybe if I smile more, show my teeth.
Something tells me that won't help.
Right, Liam.
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them.
Okay.
Take a stroll.
Scan the
Enjoy
hostile
market.
vendor's goods.
Nav sent.
How do we get there? Through this door, perhaps? Okay, maybe it's this way. Stuck on that. Here we go. Marketplace.
Invest in your personal protection.
Not today, Nexus.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me.
Oh man, we got caught. They didn't want us to scan it. Let's go back to Liam.
Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I, figured we should head up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this about?
We're not in trouble exactly, but I don't blame them for being angry. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Moran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jarl can tell us, so I did what we do back in Crisis Response. Bend the rules.
I mean, I'd rather you told me.
Liam, I deserve better than having this sprung on me mid-market.
You're right, of course, you're right. And the Angara are right too. The last people who showed up out of the blue were the Kett, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
We may have to stick to ourselves for a while, if that's what both sides seem to want.
It isn't. Saw it all the time during crisis deployments. Us versus them turns into food versus no food. We have to figure this shit out, or both sides will hurt.
Okay, complete. Day out on Aya with Liam. What is this? Resistance need volunteers. Can we get anything from this guy?
Welcome to the Taverton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
Let's try nutrient paste.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
How do you stretch your food that far?
It's complicated. Hard to explain without going into lengthy detail. But I'd be happy to send some to your ship, along with my process notes.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
What does Taverton mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Tavaton at the Tavaton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Don't get me started.
Let's get
Like
a
a
drink.
drink.
Not really sure what to make of that.
That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
Yeah, thanks for that. So I suppose now it's a case of going to the vault, isn't it? So let's fast travel. Oh, can we not? Yeah, we can. We can fast travel back to the docks. So we'll fast travel back there. Take the shuttle over to the vault. And see what we can do down in the vault. I guess it's just going to be the same thing again. Going down there. Activating the thing and getting out before we get deleted. But we'll see. Shuttle's up here. Let's save before we go, just in case we run into trouble. I imagine there's going to be remnants down there. Oh, we're straight in.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
It is quite similar, yeah.
I think what we need to figure out is what's different. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
this image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's
Right.
terraforming. Doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
Yeah.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down, for all our sakes.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
So Meridian is the key then. But Archon's already been there. But I suppose he has no control, does he? That's the thing. He doesn't have any control over the vaults. Only we do because of Sam. Which is... Excuse me. I'm still not fully recovered from that sickness. Yeah, so... He can't control any of the vaults. We can only do it because of Sam. So he would have got to Meridian and not been able to do anything. But yeah, it's all starting to fall into place, isn't it? We'll carry on with the story because we haven't really got anything else to do other than Joel's mission. But for now we don't need to do that. So let's meet Ephra in the Resistance HQ.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jarl know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
Sorry to interrupt.
This isn't your concern.
It is now. We need to find the Kett command ship. Tell him the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Kett take her. A resistance commander named Venturev.
What?
One of your own gave her to the Archon? No wonder you hushed it up.
This isn't about hiding the truth.
I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go, exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Kett invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
No, I guess we're going there.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Ooh, he's in trouble. Ah, level 30, nice. 6 skill points. Locate the planet. Ah. So that looks like it might be the planet from Drax's mission. Okay. Oh, we've got something. Okay, so we've got a search of Old and Kadara for an Angaran relic. Again, defeat the Kett, we'll do that at some point. Firefighters is on hold. Return the plant. We'll get that done. We have done a lot of missions. Wow, we have done a lot of missions. Okay. So the next thing to do is to go to Kadara. Which we will do. But first we've got to return the plant for our movie night. To Suvi. And then, I don't know, should we do the, I think we're going to do the missions. The side missions. So, Joel's mission. And also, hey, there appears to be another mission for us to pick up. Right over here. So, Joel's mission. And then also that one where we've got to search for the relics. We'll go back to Vold and collect the Vold relic first. How the hell do we get here? This place is like a maze. Yeah, and then we can go and pick up the other one on Kadara. While we're there. So we'll get those done first. Who's this person who wants our help? I'm guessing it's going to be a mission on Kadara. Given that it didn't trigger until now.
When you have a Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor. I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies, navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible. The odds were against us, that's for sure. Yet here we are, strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary. I am Mariko Darej, Chief Phoneron. It's a privilege to meet you. Tell me about yourself. I'm something of a Pathfinder myself. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
An astronomer?
Wait, no.
You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Yeah, why not?
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it.
I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Okay, so investigate the first missing satellite nav point. I'm not sure whether that's done here or whether it's done on another planet. I'm guessing it's on another planet. Let's go and get back on board. It's been a good visit. We found out about Meridian, which is actually probably going to be quite helpful to us. And we'll definitely have to go there at some point. But first, Kadara. After we've done some of the side missions. We don't have that many to do at this point, because we did a lot of them early on. So let's give
Director
Subi her
Tan,
plant.
good news. The Angara
something's
opened an
going on
embassy
first.
for us on Aya.
That is a surprise. What are their expectations?
They survived the Scourge and the Kett, and rebuilt their civilization. Don't forget it.
Appeal to their pride. Sensible. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
No problem. Let us go.
Why can't you just ask her yourself? Because. Just because. Fine. Lexi, PB wants to look at Jaal's scans.
PB knows I can't divulge patient's information.
Useless.
Okay. You guys get on with that. So it looks like there might be new dialogue.
You have new
Ooh.
email.
New email. It's from PB. Wonder if we got that other email we needed as well. This is from Liam. Okay, we'll go and speak to Liam. PB wants us to meet her on Aya. Something about the Kett on Vold. Oh, it's that woman, I think, who does the things. Right, so we're getting all sorts of things here. Alright, okay. Alright, okay, that's fine. So, we've just got some messages that has given us some new missions to do. But first we're going to give this plant back. I don't know why that's not going away. Right. Suvi.
I found that plant you wanted.
Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty. I've already got ideas for how to jazz it up. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here to come along.
I like them. Just not when Gil is glowering at me.
You guys seriously need to stop this beef you've got going on. Okay, so that's that done. Let's look at our journal. We're not going to hunt the Archon just yet. And we're not going to do that yet. Although that is a mission we will be doing shortly. On hold. We're going to do Joel's mission. So we're going to go back to Haval. But we're going to do that in the next one because we're out of time. So, as always guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click on the like button. If you're new, subscribe to the channel so that you get all the new content when it comes out. and I'll see you all next time.